and today we are at Disneyland and we are going to be trying Disney cast member food recommendations. I'm here with Jasmine. She is the absolute pro at this. She has a whole series that she tries all the cast member recommendations. So of course I had to have her here with me. It is a bit rainy, but I don't think it's gonna rain on our parade. So let's go ask some cast members for recommendations.
Let's go!
All right, we just stopped by our first stop at the Harbour Galley and a few cast members recommended things here. So looks like it's a good spot. Here's what they said.
My name is Kat. I work with PhotoPass here in Disneyland. I would say my favorite food is our clam chowder bowl that comes in the bread bowl. It's my favorite thing, especially on like a rainy day like today. It's just the perfect thing to keep you all nice and warm inside.
Amazing, that sounds so good.
That's one thing we gotta try at Disneyland.
The corn chowder at Harbour Galley. It's one of my favorite. It's like sweet and savory at the same time. So good. And then their cookies too.
Yeah, but they're really good. Yeah, worth getting for sure.
So
So they didn't have that corn chowder, but Kat, the other cast member, kindly recommended the clam chowder bread bowl. So it's kind of in the same like realm, you know, and I think it'll scratch the same itch.
But I was really wanting to try
I know, I really wanted to try the corn chowder. Hopefully they bring it back one day, but for now we got the clam chowder bread bowl. It's also perfect because it's raining, so I feel like this is gonna be hitting the spot.
I'm so excited. This was my go-to when I came to Disneyland when I was like younger, in high school.
Yeah, before they added all the new fancy foods, I feel like.
Exactly.
Yeah,
It
this
was
is
all
like
the
a
basics.
tried and true favorite.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
All right, let's dig in.
Yes. First bite of the day.
Yes.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I dirtied my sweater.
Oh, no.
My beautiful sweater.
It's literally like eating a warm hug.
Yes, that's literally how it feels.
Yeah.
I love the consistency of it too. It's not too runny. I always feel like a runny clam chowder doesn't hit the same way.
Yeah, and we gotta have it with a little bit of bread to soak up the soup. The soup just goes into all the little crevices, fills the pockets of the bread.
And then the first bite, it just oozes out of the crevice.
Yes.
And it coats your tongue and you're like, yes.
An amazing recommendation.
So good.
I think it's hitting extra hard because it's our first meal of the day. And it's the rain and the Mark Twain passes by in the back.
The screaming people on Tiana.
It's all part of the experience.
We were just talking about how one of the ingredients in Disneyland's food, the vibes.
Vibes. Yep.
Imagine eating this at home with zero vibes.
Yeah.
Is it as delicious?
No.
Still delicious.
You need the vibes.
Yes. That's the garnish, you know?
So
Favorite thing.
It's so good.
we got cast members recommending it. We got other Disneyland guests recommending it. It's a favorite of all. And then we also got the Harbour Galley cookies, the 6-pack of chocolate chip cookies. We actually have tried this together. The very first time I ever tried it was with you.
Me too. I will say the first time we had it together was my least enjoyed time.
Okay, so it varies.
Yeah, remember they were too soft and
Yeah, they were too soft
spongy.
that
They were
day.
like almost raw.
Yeah.
That's how it felt.
Right. It was like pretty new back then,
Yeah.
so maybe now they've kind of got it unlocked. Oh my gosh,
Oh
I
my-
need this in a candle,
Oh, that would be so
right?
good.
A car air freshener.
Oh yeah, I would never leave my car, and I hate driving.
Cheers.
Better than when we had it.
Yeah, last time it was too underbaked. This time is really nice.
I love how crispy the edges are and chewy the inside is.
Yes, it's like the perfect balance. Not too gooey on the inside, and you still got that crisp that you want on the outside. And it's loaded with chocolate chips.
I feel like we could use some milk
Oh yes, it's very rich.
on the sweeter side.
Yeah, if you like things like not too sweet, this might not be good for you, but for me, I really like it.
Me too.
You guys, look at Jasmine's nails. They're Winnie the Pooh themed, and we're gonna go meet Winnie the Pooh so she can surprise him.
When I go up to him,
He's like, please back away.
he's like,
Do you wanna escape without ending the night? We could drive through all of the city lights, or we could find a two-song place, just you and I. That'd be nice. Do you want to?
Okay, Okay, now we are at Rancho del Zocalo, and we got this item that Jasmine actually has been wanting to try, even though she's been doing these cast member rec videos for a long time. You never got it recommended, right?
Never. I've been doing this series on TikTok and Instagram for like 3 years. Next episode is going to be episode 20, and every time we come and film this series, we're like, okay, we really hope someone recommends the Pollo Asado. It looks so good. The portion is insane and no one ever recommends it, but today I guess you're my special lucky charm.
Lucky charm, yes.
Yeah.
And the rain also brings good luck.
Exactly.
Yeah, so here is the cast member recommending it.
I would say the Rancho de Zocalo, the Pollo Asado. That one comes with rice, beans. It also comes with coleslaw, tortillas of flour, and then the half chicken pollo. That one's really good. Yeah, no problem.
So this is the Pollo Asado. It's grilled achiote, marinated half chicken with rice, beans, perdito slaw, and flour tortilla. Just look how glorious it looks. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful.
Wow.
Look at how juicy that is.
Oh my god. It's literally glistening.
Right?
Yeah.
It's so shiny.
It's like you can tell that they legitimately marinated it. Are you team drumsticks or team flats?
I'm team flats. I always say team flats.
I'll take one for the team and eat the drumstick.
It's okay, I can eat the drumstick.
No, I'll do the drumstick. Wow, so beautiful.
skilled.
Look at that char.
I know. Look at that.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness. Cheers. It just falls off the bone. So juicy, so tender. So much flavor on the outside too, like the marinade.
No additional commentary.
Literally, just so good.
I think I might build myself a taco. Beans to hold everything together. Rice, some chicken, and some slaw. And then of course, some hot sauce. Ooh. That's really good. Now I feel like I have 2 meals in one. Because I can eat it deconstructed and then I can eat a taco, or I can go back and forth.
Right.
It's so good.
And I never would have tried this if the cast member didn't recommend it. Like it was on your radar, but I didn't know about it. So I'm like, such a good recommendation. And this is easily shareable between 2 people.
Easily.
And we even have a view of Big Thunder Mountain. Delicious food with a sprinkle of vibes. They're cooking over here.
How's that hat holding up for you?
It's soaking up all the rain.
Oh, I guess that, like, can I feel?
It's hella wet.
Oh! I didn't like that.
It's okay. At least the crowds are light. You know, the vibes are still here.
That's true.
Just a different kind of vibe.
Best ingredient.
Now we're at Plaza Inn, and I have not been here in a minute, but here's what the cast member recommended.
My favorite recommendation for food is actually in the Plaza Inn, especially for dinner time, because when we have the parade, you can eat outside and you can watch the parade as it goes by. And what I like to eat in there is the chicken dinner. I love a good American comfort food, and that fried chicken is really good, and you get a lot for your money.
So we got the Plaza Inn specialty chicken. It has 3 pieces of chicken fried to a golden brown, seasoned with distinctive herbs and spices, served with mashed potatoes and gravy, seasonal vegetables, and a buttermilk biscuit. It's funny that it says seasonal vegetables because it's literally always the green beans.
It's always green beans. Always.
I'll go for the drum this time.
Okay.
I'll sacrifice myself.
Okay, you do so.
No, the drum is still good. It's still good. Okay.
Cheers.
The fish.
So crispy. It's so tender. Those distinctive spices, so distinctive.
Very distinctive.
I feel like the batter definitely has cornstarch. In terms of spices, I want to say salt and pepper, and maybe paprika, some onion powder, and a little bit of garlic powder.
Yeah. Whatever it is, it's magical.
I like to dip it in the mashed
The
potato
gravy. Especially because if you get the breast, you know, can be dry. So you gotta dip it in the gravy and the mashed potatoes. That's the hack.
One of my favorite things to do is take the chicken skin and turn it into the taco. I know I already ate half the chicken skin, but I like to take the chicken skin, put a piece of chicken, a little bit of potatoes, and gravy. The gravy here tastes very chicken brothy.
And a
that's
little
how I like
green
to eat
bean
it.
on top.
So good.
Oh my gosh, that is genius. That's a next level Disney hack. It's so good.
Right?
The cast member did mention that it's best when you can like see the parade going by and stuff, but since it's raining, I don't think there's a parade today. But we can see Astro Orbiter, got the views of the castle, Big Thunder Mountain over there. Still A+ on the vibes.
It's so good. I'm just like always shocked at how tender the chicken is. And
Yeah.
it's so flavorful.
Wow, we had like 2 good chicken dishes today. Disneyland knows their chicken. So this one we are particularly excited about. Let's just roll the tapes. Let's see what the cast member said.
So one of my favorite things that I always make sure I eat whenever I come to the park is right behind you. It's gonna be the cheesy garlic pretzel bread, and if you get a marinara on the side, oof, that slaps really hard. That sounds so good. Yeah. You're so thank you. Of course.
So once we actually stopped recording, he actually recommended this hack where you order a skewer from Bengal barbecue and you put it in the garlic cheesy bread. And he specifically said the pork belly skewer. Yes.
Which is interesting, right? Because we've heard about this hack before.
And I always see it with beef.
I always see it with chicken.
So the pork belly is a nice twist. Here we have our cheesy garlic pretzel bread from Maurice's Treats. You can also get this at Edelweiss Snacks. And they actually have one of my favorite things there, which is this with the bratwurst inside.
So good.
So good. They first had it for Halloween, and then I think it was so popular that they just keep it around now.
I like when they do that.
We're gonna open the garlic cheesy bread. Ooh, oh my gosh. Look at how cheesy it is. All right, let's put the skewer in with the carrots and daikon.
Beautiful.
Ooh, perfect.
And then cilantro.
Cilantro for my side. 'Cause
Yes.
Jasmine does not like cilantro. Oh my goodness. It looks so good. Cheers.
Cheers. Wait,
That is good.
the pickled carrot and daikon?
It's a move, huh?
Yeah.
The pork belly is so tender. Literally, you just easily like sink your teeth down into it, you know? And then it has the lovely flavor of the grill on the outside.
char.
Oh, it's so good.
So good.
Oh my
I love
gosh.
that crunch from the pickled carrots and the daikon, and it just has that acidity that contrasts everything.
It does kind of give a banh mi vibe too.
100%.
It's kind of like a fusion banh mi. And like, you know, sometimes fusion does not work out, but this is actually really good.
I agree. I feel like with the addition of the pickled carrots and daikon, we lose a little bit of the cheese.
Yeah, it kind of like cuts through the fattiness from the acidity and stuff. but-
Yes, that garlic still comes through though, and it's really yummy.
Yes. Oh my gosh. There's this place in the Bay Area that does a garlic bread banh mi. This is kind of like similar to that, almost.
I want to go.
Yeah. Next time you're in San Jose, I'll take you.
Word. It's a date. Earlier, we were talking about all the different versions of the cheesy garlic pretzel bread that they have, and we were talking about how our favorite is the brat because that snap is
Yeah,
so
the snap
good.
is so good.
I love that texture, but I like this flavor better.
It's more like refreshing.
Yes, I
Yeah.
agree. It's not as rich and like heavy. This one feels lighter. I would get this again.
The cast members are coming through with the Rex. They know what they're talking about. Oh my gosh.
I got the good.
Yeah, let's go. Okay, so now we are at Cafe Daisy. Here is what they recommended.
One thing that I really like here is the pepperoni pizza flop over at Cafe Daisy in Toontown. They have either pepperoni or they also have just classic cheese as well.
So we have the pepperoni pizza flop over. It has pepperoni, mozzarella, provolone with tomato sauce. It's been a hot minute since I had this, but I remember it being good.
Same.
Let's dig in. Wow, the cheese bowl and the steam. The steam is coming out. Oh
That
my
looks
gosh,
good.
That looks so good. Look at the cheese. It's so ooey gooey. Cheers. Cheers. Dang. You got a good one. You got a good one. Oh my gosh, I need to get like you. This literally tastes like nostalgia. It tastes exactly like what it sounds like. But it's like hot, gooey, melty, warm, very comforting. Obviously, you can't go wrong with the classic like cheese, pepperoni, tomato sauce. And then they also brush it with this like garlicky cheese type thing that adds a lot of more flavor too.
It's so good. I love how they're generous with the red sauce. I love red sauce.
Very saucy.
And I also love how soft the bread is.
Yes, yes, it's very soft.
I wish they made one. Same thing, but with jalapenos.
That would be so good. But yeah, I think jalapenos would level this up for sure.
I like how generous they are with the pepperoni in this one too.
Yes, every bite you get tomato sauce, cheese, pepperoni, and I just really like the soft, like, I guess pizza crust.
Yeah, I've seen complaints before that the flop over is too greasy. Honestly, when we first opened it, we were like, that's really oily.
It is really greasy.
But that's kind of what nostalgia tastes like.
Right.
Hey, nice cheese!
Now we are on the DCA side because a cast member recommended something from Cocina, Cucamonga.
So the food that I would recommend is the birria tacos from Cocina, Cucamonga in California Adventure. I just love, they're like very crispy, very juicy, and they're really good. They only give you 2 though, so you might want to go back for more after. Yeah.
So here we have the Quesabirria tacos. They're braised beef and cheese tacos with tomatillo salsa and consomme. We were so excited when they recommended this because it's very good.
So good.
Spoiler alert, it's very good. Okay, let's do the lime.
I was gonna say we need a lime.
Need the lime.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh my gosh, get in there.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I have to follow up with radish and a sip of consomme.
Professional birria taco eater over here.
I'm sorry, I'm talking with my mouth full. It's just so good.
It's so good. It's hitting all the right places. It's so stuffed with beef. Like, look at that. It's literally stuffed to the brim. It has like just the right amount of cheese. You get the crispy like taco shell.
The beef is so tender. I love the punch from the onions in the consomme. And then that radish is so bright. Some people say it's like, oh, it has no flavor, but I think it actually contains so much like water and moisture that it just re-cleanses the palate so that every single bite tastes like the first bite.
Very insightful.
This is always one of the ones I bring up when someone's like, okay, I can only have a few things at Disneyland. What should I get? Quesabirria tacos.
It never disappoints.
So Disney does have happy endings.
That was such a good one to end on. And I think out of all the recommendations we got today, my personal favorite was the cheesy garlic pretzel bread with the skewer in it. I think it was more because like I was just so surprised. It like took me by surprise.
Yeah,
the most.
100%.
Yeah, what about you?
Quesabirria tacos.
Oh yeah, it's a solid one.
It's so good.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with it. Shout out to all the cast members that agreed to give us recommendations. We loved all of them. Definitely make sure to check out Jasmine's socials. I'll link them in the description box. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.